We are live. Welcome to Success After Dark podcast. My friends, my family, this is the first ever live episode. We are here from GC Studios. My brother Armin.
What's up, what's up?
My brother Vlad.
What's up?
How y'all doing, man?
This is crazy.
How y'all doing, man?
It's for real, for real.
It's for real,
It's not
for real.
edited. It is March 5th, what time is it? 8:21 p.m. Eastern time.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah. How did this all happen? Where were we? We were sitting in
Damn, man.
We were sitting in
Yeah,
Rakan's
we're
condo.
live. We're live.
You seeing us?
This is look. I can see myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh? I'm talking too close.
Mike, yeah. On live, I'll just speak. Whatever we say.
Alright.
Yeah, we got two producers in the house. This is our first time. We're live virgins right now, so we're
Yeah, this is the first time.
We're breaking the
testing
ice,
things out.
testing things out.
We have our executive director. Is he still an executive director, or did we change his?
Are we promoting him
Not demoted, bro.
or co-executive now?
Cause so we got my brother Pedro and my brother Furkan behind the cameras.
Everyone.
Man, bro, where do we
We've
start?
come a long way, man.
Look, let us know in the chat where you're tuning in from, what country, what life, what I don't know, man. I have the live chat right here beside me, and no, for real, this is crazy. I don't even know how this came together.
We were sitting in Rakan's condo one night in like September last year, 2022, and we were watching like a bunch of me and Rakan Armin. We watch podcasts a lot, and we were, we're obsessed with personal development and becoming the best version of yourself. And we're watching like Patrick Bet-David.
You guys like podcasts
Yeah.
that are self-development
Yeah.
based? Me, I like podcasts that are fun based.
and we try to mix. We try to do a mix. Yeah.
Yeah.
We try to do a mix. Sometimes Rakan watches too much self-development, so he wants fun, and then we go back and forth.
Yeah,
But
mix and match.
we mix it up, and we're like, how can we bring this all together, and how can we make it better? You know what I mean? And knowing Rakan, he wants to become first place and everything. So he's watching.
absolutely.
He's watching these Nelk boys that he doesn't think are the most talented guys in the world, but they made it work. You know what I mean? And hard work, man.
Yeah.
Hard work.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, let's make a fucking podcast. And we're like, yo,
And we're here, man.
why not?
We're here.
So someone came up with the name.
Before the name.
Yeah.
How did this come together? Let's talk about that, because I feel like people, like, if only if they watched our first episode they would know kind of what happened.
Yeah.
But the real deal was I came back from the Middle East. Throughout the Middle East, I've been watching all these episodes. You know, when I was in the Middle East, Nelk Boys had the episode. You know what inspired me? Nelk Boys with Elon Musk. I'm like, bro, I gotta do a podcast, man.
Did you think of it after that?
Yeah, well, like the idea came to my head like a little bit after that. So I was sitting down. I was in Saudi, and I was in my hotel, and it's a 3-hour podcast. And I'm sitting down, and I'm just watching this 3 hours, and it's in the morning. Nobody's up, so I'm just sitting there, and I'm watching this whole thing. And like, I think we should do a podcast. I feel like we have a lot to say. We have a lot to benefit. And then I came back, and the boys were over, and I'm like, listen, we gotta start a podcast. And every single person that is within our organization has a superpower. I'm the guy that just goes. Vlad is the technical guy. Armin.
But 1 second, I don't like this. I don't like this.
What do you think your superpower is?
Armin has superpowers, man.
Brother, I'm the guy. I
I just don't know how to
Armin's
explain
the
it.
guy.
No. I actually don't know how to
I don't
explain
want
it.
to talk about myself, brother.
No, talk about yourself.
It's okay.
I give you permission to
I
talk
wanna
about
know
yourself.
what you guys know about me.
I give you permission to talk about yourself.
No, well, I just want to...
We all have unique stories. Like, we're all like, Success After Dark is what we explained in earlier episodes, is like we all came from humble beginnings, and we had we had paths of where things weren't easy, and we overcame adversity. We had the idea of success in our minds, and it didn't come easy.
Yeah.
We went through some shit, and we made it out, and here we are. We're in a studio that we built from the ground up. It took 6 months. You know, and we'll talk about that.
I really don't
we
think
are-
this would have came together if it wasn't for all of us working. So the name,
100%.
the name credit where it's due.
Exactly. Armin Superpower is coming up with the name Success After Dark. My man.
Armin sat down. We were throwing a lot of names.
Is, bro?
What?
You guys worked for 3 weeks. I sat down. What do you guys need? Name? Success.
I sent
It's getting shit done.
I sent Rakan like 25 names.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And I'm like, bro, I'm not.
and
feeling
nothing
it.
was clicking. There was some that were okay, and we're like, fuck, we're process of elimination, getting rid of names. Armin had one name in mind, Success After
And
Dark,
I
and we're
said
like,
one
yo,
name.
that's not bad.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
Rakan did this.
Let's add it to the list. Let's add it to the list.
But I that was the best that we had on the list.
Yeah.
And then so we came up with here's the issue though. We came up with the podcast, but we had nowhere to go like do it.
Yeah.
And we started looking up online all these places, and they were charging wild money.
Yeah.
Like
Studios in Toronto, I'm sure around the world that they're not cheap either, but in Toronto especially, man, there's
Yeah,
not
that's
not
crazy,
too many of them.
that's insane.
And especially podcast studios,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
charging crazy money.
So because we didn't really have the cameras, we didn't really have the setup, we really had nothing.
yeah, we had iPhones, we had a broken tripod. We made it work. And a lot of people, and this is the lesson
But this
to
is
show you guys.
before we
like,
made it work.
yeah.
Though, we were looking for a couple weeks on this studios that was ready, and we just said, bro, why am I spending so much money on something that our iPhones technically can do? No, of course the iPhones won't do the exact, but it was just a start. And this kind of, in the whole point in my head, I'm like, this will be a good lesson for a lot of people after.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it was 3 of us. We have 3 iPhones. We just put them on tripods and let's go. We had to buy the mics. We bought the cheapest mics available. They were like
they were gold.
$30
Yes.
each, but they were gold, so I liked it. And we plugged them in. We figured out a way to work. We kept like researching stuff, and
Those mics were not the best, but they worked.
they did what they had to do.
If you
for
guys
that-
hear the
for
first
that.
couple episodes, you're in the background. We're telling our editors just try
You guys know
to get rid of
what's
it.
funny?
Yeah.
The moment we purchased these mics, we went back to do a last episode with the other mics. Well, I did this. Oh, listen. Oh, look. Once you click this, oh, wow. It's back. Oh, it's actually good. Rakan, try this.
And then it worked after we
actually
bought these ones. Yeah, all of a sudden. And then we rented a place from a friend of mine, and we had issues with that place. First of all, it was an open ceiling, so it was always noisy.
Yeah.
Second of all, like we were so all over the place, and our schedules are crazy. So we kept like, oh, we're going today, not going today, going today, and then we wanted like, and he was like good to us enough that he would just allow us to just here's the podcast, do this. Sorry, here's the studio. We had to set up everything. It wasn't really a podcast studio; it was a photography studio.
Yeah.
And then we finished that.
One of our first episodes, we got locked out during a smoke break.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I remember. that.
Me and our producer, we went to get batteries for our recording equipment. We come back. Rakan and Armin look at us like, listen, guys, we have a problem. Small problem.
Small issue.
No, but Rakan's favorite thing. There's a small issue.
Kids.
We're locked out of our studio.
Who's gonna jump? And that ceiling was high,
yeah.
bro.
We had the pin, the
Pedro,
pin.
if that jump was to happen today,
Yeah.
would you still jump?
Absolutely.
Our producer
No, he
jumped
didn't.
20 feet.
Absolutely. I
know
in
you-
the
Why
air
not?
To
Why
get over
wouldn't
the
he do it?
wall.
Thank you.
Why
To
wouldn't
get
he
into
do
the
it?
studio,
Yeah.
unlock the door
No,
from
he
the
wouldn't.
inside.
You don't think
That
he
was
would do it?
He
crazy.
said I wouldn't.
No, he said I would.
Oh, you said you would?
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
sorry.
Yeah, he proved himself.
He would do it.
Yeah.
I think because we're live too. Like putting him under pressure. Wasn't gonna say no in front of
Brother,
people,
you
bro.
put people under pressure. I'm about to put you guys on pressure.
Yeah, but I can tell you one thing. I can tell you.
These cameras look good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
it?
You see those rich teeth?
Over here. And
Oh.
when we speak, you guys can hear.
Oh yeah. Oh, we should have. Can you plug?
No.
Can you plug it in right now?
It will glitch. It's,
Okay, never mind. We don't want no glitches. But anyway, long story short, when we were, I don't remember the initial idea of how the idea of us having a studio.
So I remember we were walking through the old studio, and we're like business minded. So we look at things and we're like, how can this place generate more money? How can this place attract more customers? How can this place help more people? What are they making right now? What can they make? What can their profit margins be? What are they? How can we make it better? Rakan's trying to balance the world right now.
Figure this out.
Brother, I'm gonna be totally honest.
What country are you looking
This
for?
is probably the worst investment you made in regards.
No. We're good.
It's the best investment I've made.
Brother,
Right.
Put your finger to the top so it can balance it with your finger distance.
Like this,
Yeah. And then slowly move it.
brother.
brother, you don't know how to do this.
Do it.
Do it anyway.
Everybody watch
Anyway, so
We're in the studio. We're walking around and we're like, how can we just knew that studio can make so much more money? Rakan, remember?
Yeah, I agree.
It had so many rooms. It was open concept. It was in a good location, prime location. We're like, this place isn't getting enough. It was marketing, a lack of resources. Like, we knew that if we had a studio,
Yeah.
with the resources that we had, we would have tore that shit.
And
up.
I don't know. I think it was late night. We were all like eating somewhere, and I'm looking at the boys. I'm like, yo, we should have our own studio.
Yeah.
But then we forgot about it.
But I actually thought you were not serious about it.
You actually thought I was not serious?
I actually thought I'm like-
So actually, the next day, I called my realtor, and I tell her 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And my realtor, she's known me for so long, and she knows if I tell her something, like, do it and don't ask questions, because eventually I'll just, I give her my word and I'll do it. So she had one place which was
Yeah.
closed. You guys remember the other
Yeah,
place
yeah.
that we went to in the
The
morning?
corner one, yeah.
The corner one. And it was like a street front. I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
But bro, the place was destroyed.
Yeah.
Like and they're in negotiations with like we're only gonna give it to you guys for a year.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you want me to put all this money in for 1 year? This wouldn't make sense. We have to renovate the whole place.
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw another place, which is this place, and they wouldn't accept us. We tried 3 times,
Oh, really?
bro. 3 times. I don't know if you guys know the story.
No, not 3
Three
times.
times. Because the realtor is not like he doesn't talk to the owner a lot, right? And the owner here, I didn't know his background, but when I came here, I saw the previous tenant because now she's upstairs.
Yeah.
And she's a nice lady. You know, I made friends with her,
Mhm.
and she liked me. So after they said no, I called her and I'm like, can you put a good word? Because I know it's not the owner saying no, it's the realtor saying no.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, listen, Rakan, like, I like you. I don't know you like that, but from what I've seen from you look like a nice guy.
Is it because she's Arab?
And then she was Arab, so I had
finesse.
this thing on her. And bro, like, yeah, that's kind of what happened.
That's actually not what happened.
what?
She probably put the word out,
Yeah.
and then one day we came to see.
Hey, we met
guy
him.
was here,
Yeah, we met him.
so we meet.
But
the
he,
guy.
but when we saw him, he was already accepting for us to come. In the beginning, they weren't even, bro. They
Oh.
weren't even like, no.
Because
don't
they
show
weren't
us
we
like-
budging.
came to see, and then he just met us.
Yeah,
Brother,
yeah.
5 minutes, he was best friends.
Yeah, we nice guy, and that's and then the problem is, bro, we didn't think this through, eh?
What?
Just realizing right now, we didn't think this through. I just signed the lease, and I traveled. Okay, guys, I see you guys.
Yeah, bro, you said by February.
I signed the lease. When did I sign the lease? December we signed the lease, and we were supposed to have everything ready by January 1st. That didn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I came back from January. Early January, because I was in Dubai, and I'm just looking at the place and nothing is done. I was upset, bro. So I call everybody. I'm like, this place needs to be done like yesterday. And our goal was set on beginning of February. It wasn't really. It was the first week of February. That's when we finished.
Yeah.
But nothing was like added up. But then, this is March. And no, I think.
So let's
we're
give them,
like
give them a
90%.
timeline. So we signed the lease agreement on the spot here
Yeah.
that we're at in when? September or October 2022?
No, December, bro.
December?
Yeah, we saw the place
Officially.
in November.
Saw the place in
As soon
November.
as I come back from the Middle East, yeah.
Signed in December. Started renovating right away. December, January, February.
Not
so
really, bro, because we were talking to. Remember, we were talking to a lot of
Contractors,
people, to contractors, to fix the
getting
space.
getting some
And
bids, getting
because,
some
bro, and
quotes.
this is the issue. I don't know. I think we should talk
Brother,
about
you
this.
made the mistake. Okay,
I made a
I'm
mistake
gonna
of
say-
me reaching out to
I'm
them.
gonna say, bro.
Say it.
The mistake was
Uh-huh.
you made a mistake.
What's the mistake?
But you made a business mistake, but
Which is what?
which is you tried to go the cheaper route.
No, bro.
Yes, you did.
It's because they were
Yes.
man. It's
Vlad,
because
yes or no?
No, man. No.
No, brother.
It's
come
because
on.
they were trying to. In my head,
Brother,
bro.
they were not trying to.
They
bro,
were.
You
bro,
remember we
you-
went to stores. We saw everything. We saw
Yeah,
the
but
price of
Armin,
everything.
you think a place like this would cost 40 G's to
It
change?
was 25, bro.
No, bro, it wasn't. This is 25 after the bullying, and a lot of the things were already done.
All right,
I'm telling you, bro. I know the numbers. It was 32 plus 32 without like half the things that we're talking
So here's
about.
what
after.
happened. Here's what happened. We talked about this. Our initial quote, the guy that came in, great guy.
Great guy.
We
Like
Rakan
him.
knows him from the past. He's a general contractor. So what general contractors do is they subcontract all the trades in the construction project. So they have painters, their own painting company, their own drywall, their own flooring, everything's separate. So when they're subcontracting people, they hire other companies. And other companies take profits along the way. That's why things are more expensive, because they're contracting other companies. When you find, if you want a job done most affordably, you find one company that does everything, not a general contractor that will subcontract other companies, because then everybody's eating the pie. You want one person doing the job. What ended up happening is Rakan found one contractor that did everything in-house with in-house employees. Remember our boy? And he gave Rakan a better price because he was the only one that was going to eat off of it.
Was not your boy, bro?
No, I think
No.
it was through your realtor.
Yeah, my realtor.
Yeah, so
But the issue is, here's the issue. Because I was not involved in the conversation and I allowed my business partner to do everything, right? This is when I was in Dubai. I came back and I'm like, yo, these prices don't add up. 1, 2, 3 is not, this is not the number we agreed on. But this is why collectively as a unit we came and we finished up. Appreciate you.
Well, this is why it's good to get competitive pricing from the different contractors, not just settle for the first price you get.
GC Construction.
Capitalism.
Yo, it's a good idea.
idea.
It's a good idea. Nice.
Me and
Good
Furkan
idea, Rakan.
trade 6-figure accounts and then at night constructions.
And yeah, there's a lot of money in construction.
But then my point is, and now we are actually, we have a lot of booking for March.
Yeah.
We have lots of booking for March. We actually have a realtor thingy this upcoming Thursday. We have in my eyes, top 30 realtors in Toronto.
Oh yeah.
People are making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
And we're excited to have that. We had the launch, but now it's officially open. Where we took the pictures and everything is solid and good to go. But that's how everything came to fruition. But anyway, let's switch up subjects.
Yeah. Before we switch up, studios. We have a podcast room. We have that you're watching right now.
Yeah.
We have a main room that's split up into different themes. We have about six themes. We have a white backdrop, black backdrop. We have pink rooms for girls. We have the whole thing. So if you're looking for more creative spaces with different themes, this is a good place to be. DM gcstudios.to on Instagram.
We'll get back to you.
Yeah. Good prices.
But man,
good place.
Yo, this place was a headache to do.
Headache, man. Let's talk about what, we're used to online businesses.
And I remember I did a small rant on, also, bro, I was on my fields late night.
People want to talk so much shit about online business, man. But in 2023, it's a great place to start.
It's such a great place to start. That would fund everything else.
Whatever else you want to do.
And I feel like, look, in my head, I just feel like it's because there's so much things that go into, and this is in my head, I think this is a simple concept.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if you're like a restaurant, you have to do 1, 2, 3 in the kitchen, and this and employees.
Yeah.
Like that, I think that would do so much more work than this, because eventually this will be remote.
Yeah.
Remotely going in, remotely. I don't have to be there. I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
But imagine if it's an actual business that you're spending $50,000 to $100,000 to even entertain to open up, and then let alone the monthly fees that you're obligated to do, the leases that you have to do, all these things. Man, what's an online business gonna cost you? $2,000 a year, $5,000 a year.
Yeah.
$10,000 a year,
That's
bro.
just money. Think about the travel time, the headaches, the back end handled for you, the business licensing, everything is just so much. It's so much more simplified online. Crazy.
Do you guys think out of 10 businesses that are open like this, and 10 online businesses, which is more likely to succeed?
This one. 100%.
Why?
Not online. Huh?
Why?
Bro, this is proper business, bro. It's different than online.
How do you know?
I know you guys
If somebody doesn't have the ability to run this place and do marketing and do sales, we saw our boy, bro.
Yeah.
How much
you
revenue was he
said
making?
10 businesses like this. That doesn't mean 10 studios are.
No, I'm not talking about 10 studios.
traditional,
One
like
business,
a
one
restaurant.
business,
Anything,
one
bro.
this,
Somebody,
yeah.
but remember, do we have any past experience in studios?
No.
Zero, bro. Zero. We've never played this game.
But bro, you know how much we learned? Are you guys crazy?
I
you know how much we learned?
I understand. 10 businesses, none of these people know what they're doing, versus 10 online people not know what they're doing.
Okay. You want to explain?
Which one do you think has more success ratio?
Yeah. So Armin says traditional business. Explain why, and I'll give my point.
You say your point.
I just think
Okay,
if
I'll go
Armin's
first.
point is right, his idea is that these people put more money up, so they're obligated to learn and work for it. versus the online
Exactly.
business is cheaper,
That's what I was gonna say.
in and out, quick. That would be the only one. But if we're talking like simplicity and ease in
Yeah.
to create it, because
Lower
what's the
barrier of
difference between
entry.
online business versus I
Online
still have to
business,
market
bro,
this place.
You can quit tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but this is the argument that you had. But if we're talking about just based on, because the skill sets are the same. I have to market this place. I have to sell my packages. I have to get more people here. I have to it's exact same thing in
Yeah.
any business. You excel, you make money. Exchange, make money. Value, money. And I just think, and so you still have to look at remember the shawarma guy that
Yeah.
what's his name? I forgot his name. What's the we're gonna have him on the podcast. He actually messaged me the other day, and I'm gonna
Which shawarma?
I'm gonna reach Shelby's.
Shelby's.
Shelby, the guy was talking about Kebab 49.
Oh.
Yeah, so this guy is a famous guy.
Yeah.
But bro, like, he's the name of the brand. He's the face of the brand. And I was actually watching a video talking about how businesses nowadays, a lot of them have faces. Like, why do we still talk about Steve Jobs with Apple? Although Steve Jobs was, for the majority of time, he wasn't, in the book that I'm reading for Patrick but David, he talks about how Steve Jobs wasn't an entrepreneur, he was an entrepreneur in Apple. The second time after
Yeah,
he
yeah.
got fired and after he got let go,
really?
yeah, he was an entrepreneur the second time, not an entrepreneur. Which is very smart, bro.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that
Because-
I'm gonna have a subject about entrepreneur versus entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I'm discovering.
So the difference between entrepreneur and entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is the original founder, the guy that puts the money up. The entrepreneur is somebody that joins the founder and adds value to the founder, and with eventually hopes of acquiring equity in the
Equity in
company.
the company, yeah.
And becoming,
I think that's. I think
the
it's,
business.
it's the easiest.
It's the easiest
way
route.
to
Absolutely.
start.
To start.
Unless you have this crazy bone.
I mean,
in your body.
you got like so many entrepreneurs that are billionaires now. Steve Ballmer, who owns
Yeah, yeah.
LA Clippers, he's a multi billionaire. You're talking about Steve Jobs. So many of these guys start out because they don't have the capital to start a big business, but they find someone with a vision and they partner up with them. They find a way to bring value to them, and they work together to build something big. Big deal.
Vlad, do you think you're entrepreneur?
I'm 100% entrepreneur.
Why does your Instagram say entrepreneur?
No, it doesn't. It says brand.
Wallah?
Voila.
Damn.
Yeah. He's the entrepreneur.
Mine
I'm
is
the entrepreneur.
Are you entrepreneur, bro?
Entrepreneur.
I'm on. That's entrepreneur.
Yeah. I'm more of an entrepreneur. I find somebody with a big vision.
Where it
and
says entrepreneur, bro?
I
Says
have
a big figure.
Yours says what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
What about you?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Entrepreneur?
I think Armin says entrepreneur.
That's right then.
Armin's Mr. Unemployed, brother.
Yeah, entrepreneur. You say
Official.
entrepreneur.
Official Mr. Unemployed. So I think everybody's born. Everybody has their own skill set. Some people are employees, some people are entrepreneurs, some people are entrepreneurs, and we all work together to make the world a better place.
Yeah, man.
Brother, can we have some interesting subjects?
Yeah. What's going on around the world right now? We got.
Let's talk about. Can we talk about yesterday's fight?
Oh.
Because I wasn't gonna talk about Andrew Tate,
Yeah.
but man,
my subject. Let me go.
look, Armin, let me settle down. So yesterday, what were we doing? Why did we go late? Oh, we were shooting.
Yeah.
We filmed some content here at the studio, and then we went home. Armin bugging me about this fight. Look, I watch fights, but I'm just not too interested like Armin
The
is.
greatest of all time.
He says John Jones, the greatest of all time. I have never heard of his name ever. It's my fault, brother. I'm not a watcher of
He's a
UFC.
Muay Thai champion.
I only watch Muslim guys UFC. The guy you see yesterday, the guy that what'd you say? you see the guy that prayed yesterday, bro.
Yeah.
As soon as he won,
Rakhmatov.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rakhmatov.
The guy from Kazakhstan. Yeah.
And then the Mexican girl.
Yeah. Underdog.
Brother, that girl's gonna lose. I don't know.
Wallahi, but
Wallahi,
the
that's
arm and the whole thing, and I'm quiet because, bro, I just have this little feeling, bro. I'm like, this Mexican's gonna pull off something.
Okay, here's what happened. Okay. Valentina Shevchenko, who's an individual from Kyrgyzstan,
Yeah.
who has been a champion for over 10 years worldwide
Yeah.
in every organization, dominated almost everybody, like in a good fashion, went through a Mexican boxer, a Mexican MMA fighter, let's say,
Mhm.
right? She's good in ground and stuff,
Yeah.
I love it. Valentina Shevchenko was slapping her. Because
This
girl
was slapping her, bro.
Brother, every
Man,
one
the
shot
fight.
I'm gonna ask you this
To
question.
me, as a new beginner
Yeah,
that
bro.
doesn't watch UFC,
For
it was a
every shot she
60-40.
gave, did she take 2 shots back?
Armin, to me, as a new beginner, it was a 60-40. 60% your girl, 40% the Mexican.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know, as a guy that doesn't watch,
She had a slight advantage
had
over the girl.
some-
Yeah. She looked like the champion.
Guys, I have a suggestion. This is from the chat. Don't kiss the mics. Just get It says stop
my-
French kissing the man.
I'ma shut the
First kiss.
kick this guy out. Ban him from the. ban him.
Wait, is that haram to get to?
Okay. Can
No,
I
no,
just
no.
finish this? Valentina was beating her up,
Yeah.
and then Valentina tried to do a spinning kick. She missed
Yeah.
slightly through the body. No, I'll give it to her.
Yeah.
The Mexican girl. She took advantage of
jumped.
that
Yeah.
point.
Big time.
That back, brother, Valentina's back. Nobody has seen that before.
Yeah.
This girl took the back. She's like, damn,
Yeah. Quick.
and she was not gonna tap, but she
Yeah.
had to tap.
Yeah.
And then we saw our boy, that Armin, wait for the song. Champ is here.
Yeah, bro.
So Armin, you're thinking that Valentina's gonna rematch and destroy the girl in
Brother,
base.
Valentina,
3 months?
you saw what Valentina did. How did she took the loss? She did this.
Yeah, she's.
I'll see you soon.
I'll see
She's
you
like,
soon. Yeah.
she got it. Let's just rebook.
Yeah. Rematch quick. Yeah.
But would she? Does she have to say yes?
Of course, bro.
She has to say yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The
she has
champ-
to.
the
Like,
champion
she
has to
She
say
can't
yes.
say no.
Champ cannot say no.
Okay. Champ can never say no.
the champ can.
That's
can-
rules. Like as a UFC
Yeah,
fighter,
bro, you cannot say
okay.
no
It,
to contenders.
they can say no to.
Here's what you can do. You can be like, oh, I'm not available in April.
Oh yeah. They can
But what do you
postpone.
have?
Oh,
Your contract is only with the UFC.
I'm not available. Here's the thing with UFC. As long as UFC will offer you minimum of 3 fights a year.
Minimum.
Minimum of 3
Okay.
fights a year.
Nice.
You want to come fight, come fight. You don't want to come fight, sit on the sidelines. No issues. Your contract is still there.
Okay, I see. Interesting.
What if a champion? Yeah. What if a champ, defending champ, doesn't want to fight? What happens?
Yeah, like
they say they're not available.
Can't she say no
What's
to
the-
this and I
Yeah,
want
yeah,
somebody
yeah.
else?
This happened with Francis Ngannou.
Yeah.
Okay. What
He
happened?
said, I don't want to fight. Then they said, F off.
No, but that's not what I mean, bro. Let's just say she wants to fight, but not her.
Brother, there is no such
You
a
don't
thing. You're a
choose.
champ.
Okay.
First of all, if you're a champ in that level, bro, you never decline.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Never
Yeah.
decline.
Ped, do me a favor, give me the water, bro.
Because the reason you're there, bro, is because you truly believe you can take anybody, anything.
Yeah, of course, you're a
anywhere.
champ. Hey, Vlad.
And then John Jones comes back after 3 years of.
Mm-hmm.
He gained some weight.
Yeah.
That's a big
Yeah.
boy.
40 pounds later.
But
3
you
years
all
later.
had doubt in him.
Huh?
You all had doubt in him. You're like,
No, I don't
"Bruv, we've
know.
never seen him in
Yo.
heavyweight. We've never
Brother,
seen
I've never ever seen him. What
him. Brother,
are you talking about, bro?
this guy jumped up weight class,
Yeah.
dominated.
What do I say? I'm like an hour before the fight. I'm like, what if he gets test? I'm like, he's got an hour left to test negative. Armin's like, listen, even if he tests positive, Dana's gonna be like, yo, just go fight.
Let's go fight. After the fight,
Yeah.
they'll be like, it's positive.
Yeah, but
But-
I think it was.
That was a quick fight, man.
he's a
Bro,
quick
John
fight.
Jones
What a
is my
champ.
idol, bro.
Yeah, what a champ.
Yeah, he's a champ for sure.
John
Yeah.
Jones is my idol. Like, if you want to
He
talk
was
to me,
just,
say John Jones, and then I'll talk to you.
He was just like.
I wasn't expecting it. That me and Khan looked at each other disappointed. Like
I think
we
he
were
was-
expecting a better fight.
Bro, he was very confident, and I knew he probably gonna win, but not that
But
fast.
we saw
That was
half of the
fast.
fight.
It was his first time fighting heavyweight.
We were.
We don't say
paid
this.
per-
We
per-
don't say we
per-
watch Russian Link. We don't say this.
So Armin had a rush.
It was Russian link.
a Russian link, and it buffered for like 5 seconds. We turned back on. John Jones is like,
So
Well,
we technically couldn't watch the fight, but
can we say this? We're on
Yeah.
live.
yeah, bro. I'm
So
a
we're watching.
consumer.
We're watching a watching a bootleg link, right in the penthouse in one of the most expensive units in the condo, right? And you know the fight starts. There's a cheap shot. They stop the fight for a second. Loading. 10 seconds later, John Jones is standing on top of the ring
That's
like this.
crazy, man.
We're like, fuck, man.
That was a fast
That was
fight.
fast.
Yeah, that
like
was
no
fast fight.
way. Done. We watched the replay, choked out, and the story. Crazy.
Huh. Anyway, moving on.
Andrew Tate. What's going on with this guy?
Yo, I miss Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
Low key, I miss his.
His presence, man.
Crazy,
He's doing
bro.
things.
How like a guy. How long do you think Andrew Tate was famous for? 2 years?
What do you mean by famous?
Like how? Like his like.
When did you find out about him?
craziness. Andrew
And
Tate.
beginning of last year?
Yeah.
I think I first seen
Not
him.
even the beginning of last year.
He
but
was on a
probably, like,
podcast in 2021 that I seen him on Fresh and Fit.
I just saw him on. Like, yeah, that was the first ever.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't see the actual episode. I saw clips of it.
Clips of him speaking.
And then I'm like, yo, I like this guy.
yeah. And then he all of a sudden started popping up
And then
more
he just
and more,
pops
and
out
more,
everywhere.
and more and more. You know,
But Fresh and Fit had a podcast recently with a guy in Dubai.
Yeah.
What's wrong? Is everything okay at home, bro? What's going on?
is he touching you?
And you're like, relax, bro.
Bro, it's just my nicotine is going.
Put drums.
And then
Should we bring a shisha here?
we will, but they're not big shishas. But we have to go to and get the small sheets branded. Anyway,
Yeah.
so and then we would bro, and then they were apparently Fresh and Fit was the first podcast to ever have him like that.
That could be true.
Yeah, that was like one of the biggest podcasts.
Bro, if you had John Jones and Andrew Tate, which one would you meet? Which one would you take a picture with?
Andrew
Oh,
Tate.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, Andrew Tate.
Andrew Tate.
You're a John Jones guy, but
You
I
probably
would
do
go
John Jones.
John-
I don't care about John Jones.
David Pitt, that guy.
Patrick but David or who?
Or
David Patrick.
Or who?
Oh, that's a good one.
Or Andrew?
Oh, Andrew by a slight margin, bro. I would take Andrew by a slight
Which one?
margin.
For the clout, bro.
For the clout,
Andrew's
Andrew?
easier.
But for the logically, Rakan would do
you guys
Patrick.
have one choice. There is no logical. There is no. Which
Yeah,
one are you
I would take Andrew by a slight margin. Who about you? You only pick one person. The rest you can only meet one guy. The
You
rest
know
of
one
your
of my
life.
goals in life, bro?
What?
To bring Andrew on at an event.
Brother, can you answer the question, please?
I'll take Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew?
Yeah, Andrew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. What was
But I would love to bring Andrew as a guest speaker at an event.
Rakan would be like, "Yo, you meet Andrew, I'll meet Patrick, and then we share."
I would love to have had that. I think that the best podcast I've ever watched for Andrew Tate was on Patrick but David's PPD show.
Yeah, that was good.
that was the best
That was a good
one
one.
I've ever watched.
Yeah. That was raw. That was unfiltered.
That was
That's right
long.
after he got canceled.
Yeah.
Patrick's like, "Fuck it, let's do it."
Yeah.
What's all
Smart.
about?
so, brother, what are we doing in Mexico, man?
Wait, we haven't finished Patrick Andrew
Oh,
Tate,
sorry.
bro.
So Andrew's been accused by some, a number of people for human sex trafficking and
Drop in the chat, free Tate. Free Tate.
laundering. Apparently, the two of the women that were accusing him actually got exposed for doing the same thing to other people before.
That's crazy.
They got exposed for setting him up, apparently. Right. So we'll see. He's still in Romanian jail. He's lost a lot of weight. The man looks rough.
Is there a picture of him?
Yeah, there's pictures of him. He's growing his hair back, patchy. He needs to go to Turkey, brother. You gotta get him. You gotta
He
get him.
does
a guy.
need to go to Turkey. for sure.
Tristan's got the hair done.
Oh,
Andrew-
Tristan is good.
Yeah.
But Andrew Tate definitely.
Yeah,
but
Andrew
I
gotta go
think
Turkey, man.
his brand is him being bald.
Yeah,
I feel like
100%.
That's true.
100%.
Yeah, but I do you think it's fair what's happening to him?
Fair? We'll see. I don't think so. Not right now. But justice.
Because they two girls,
Listen, all you
they're,
can ask
they're
is
no
for
longer in
justice,
jail.
apparently,
Two
yeah.
girls that were with him, they're no
They're
longer
in
in jail.
house
They're in
arrest.
house arrest.
Yeah.
So why wouldn't they? You know why they wouldn't let him in house arrest? Because he would go on Twitch, bro, or Rumble,
Oh, yeah.
and he just
They
open
can't-
his mouth,
Yeah.
bro.
He's still tweeting. Does he get like one tweet a week or something?
No,
How
but
did somebody
it's guys,
sweating for
bro.
him?
It's his cousin or something.
Oh yeah, he gets maybe a visitor a week that gets access to his Twitter account and allows him to do these things. Yeah, I understand. Jacqueline in the chat says, Armin eating the microphone right now. Armin, is there a bite? Let's see.
No, he's good now. He's good.
He's good.
No, we're good. We're good.
He
We're good.
was.
Don't worry, bro.
Armin already ate dinner. It's all good.
Jacqueline, when your Discord server goes up, I'll ask
When you
the
get
same
kicked out today, you know.
I'll ask you.
When Discord just doesn't work no more, just don't ask too many questions. So Mexico,
Brother, what are we doing?
Mexico.
That's a big one.
I've never been there, man.
Bro,
Oh,
Armin hasn't left the
Brother.
country in what? Armin, you haven't left the country in 7 years? What's up?
have to leave this podcast. I'm sorry.
Wow, what's going on?
Armin, bro, like you're such a rookie.
What happened, man? At least change the subject
No,
or
because
something.
he's
What
never
happened?
been to the resort that we're gonna go.
Yeah.
And it's like, and he was like doing some research about it. And he's like, bro, the gym there is nothing. I'm like, the gym, bro, like
Bro, it's
that's
3
the
days.
best.
Yeah,
It's 3 days.
But
we'll do push-ups on the beach.
I feel like we it's gonna be dope, man.
Yeah.
It's-
We're gonna film a podcast there.
yeah, we're
I
gonna
think
our-
Mexico is overrated, man.
All right, we're doing a giveaway. Who wants Armin's ticket to Mexico? All inclusive 5-star Riviera Maya, March
First class
13th.
ticket,
First class.
first last ticket.
Gym
So-
is okay, not the best, but
but I think Mexico's gonna be so dope, man.
yeah, we're gonna film some stuff there,
We're
some
gonna film some
content.
stuff.
Yeah,
We're
we're
gonna-
going. It's an incentive trip with our platform.
He's what?
Type Mexico if you want the ticket.
Type Mexico if you want to come with us.
So our online business platform, we have an incentive.
us.
It was a top 50 affiliates.
Yeah.
Top 50 leaders in the company, sales leaders.
I'm master educator.
Master educator
Master
Armin.
educator,
Armin's
Armin.
actually one of the top traders in our company.
Yeah.
Definitely in game changers in our team, by far.
I think he's exceeded that, bro.
Yeah. Some people don't want to talk about it. Well, we'll talk about it. You know,
Armin just slapped so many people in the industry, bro.
Mexico's gonna be fun.
But he's not a loud
Yeah.
slapper. He's a slapper. You know, he's a John Jones.
He slaps with the numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a numbers slapper. You
For
what I mean?
sure.
Yeah. It's the first time you're gonna be out of the country since 2016.
No,
7
What do
years?
you mean?
What? Which country?
Out of Canada. You got to Canada. What?
Ya abi siktir git ya. Kanka bunu atın ya. Kapat ya.
It's live, brother. 20.
Are we live? You know Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Bro, there is a video of Tayyip Erdogan. He talks and said,
Bro, yeah.
pull back. And then the guy says,
Yo, we need a
"Is this
safe
live?"
word. Yo, we need a safe word. If one of you guys don't like the topic, we gotta say a safe word like something. Kanka.
Why are you talking about this on live? Roscoe.
Yeah, we'll talk about it after.
No,
Here's
but
the deal, right?
yeah. Here's the. Okay. I want to hear your justification. I want to hear your
What were
justification.
you gonna say, sir?
There's nothing else to say.
It's gonna be an exciting trip, bro.
Brother,
I tried, bro. I saved you. Wasn't gonna save you twice, brother.
bro.
Anyway,
Man.
so we're going to Mexico. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna shot 2 podcasts, a minimum of 2 podcasts, in Mexico. Oh,
This one is you.
we're gonna shoot 2. I was talking to them, but we're gonna shoot 2 podcasts in Mexico, and we will. We're actually gonna have the president and the VP of sales, senior VP of sales, and they're gonna be on our podcast talking about how to run a $100+ million company. It's
Yeah.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
And after that, what do we?
We'll have the top the top earner in the company
company.
as well.
We're gonna interview him. You know what? I think there's other things that I would love to do.
8-figure
We're gonna
guy.
have like a Q&A. Like we're gonna have a lot of questions. I want you guys to go on our Instagram and just ask us them, and we'll have like a poll for you guys to ask
Yeah.
the questions. I want to answer questions on the beach, bro. I want to be sitting with the mic and just answering questions. There's gonna be a lot of. It's gonna be really dope.
Yeah.
We're gonna with the first time traveling with all the equipment. Yeah, I think it's just gonna be really, really dope.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's Mexico, bro.
Yeah. Rakan. When's the last time you went to Mexico? You went to Mexico before with the company.
Mexico,
Can you
brother,
believe it's my first time in 7 years?
was
Is Will it come back from here? Look, come,
No.
come back from
Mexico.
Safe word.
I think it was 2 years
I've been
ago.
traveling all the time. Trade, travel, transform.
Yeah, it was two years ago.
Mexico.
Yeah, Mexico.
What were the mistakes you were making in your business 2 years ago? What was the biggest mistake you think you've made in business so far? People want to know. Let's say smart people learn from their own
Brother, but
mistakes.
you're not
Geniuses
gonna be
learn from
honest
other
with
people's
this.
mistakes. What was one of the
We were
biggest
talking
mistakes?
about this yesterday.
Yeah.
You think
Listen,
the mistakes-
Rakan knows he's made a lot of
Say it, brother.
mistakes.
Brother, say it. I dare you. Say it.
Rakan knows he's made
Let's
a lot of
talk about
mistakes.
this. Brother, this is people's podcast.
This is
They
the
wanna know.
People's Podcast.
Let's go.
What are some of the biggest mistakes you have made in your
Let them
business?
talk, brother. I want to listen.
Give him one juicy one, fat one, for everybody and anybody
Rakan
watching.
abi, if you say, as a leader, falan filan, no. Brother,
He's gonna say use a stop loss.
brother, give them what it is, bro. Teach them, brother. Be like, I made this mistake, don't do this.
But that wasn't a mistake, bro. It wasn't a mistake, man.
I think you should tell the story.
He said he could have
No,
handled
bro.
it differently, but it
I
wasn't.
could have handled it differently, but it
Yes.
wasn't a mistake, bro.
Yeah.
The team wouldn't be where it is if I didn't do what I had to do.
Exactly.
Straight up.
Yeah. Listen, great leaders are only known for 2 things: the problems that they create and the problems that they solve.
You are going back to Instagram, coach. You guys brother,
What do you mean, bro? I said this.
That was his speech in,
you
Atlanta.
created this
I
sentence?
created this
Amazing.
one.
Yeah.
What was the sentence, law?
Bro,
What
leaders are well known, but the problems they create or the problems
They
they
solve.
solve.
Yeah. Not the mistakes that they made here and there, but listen.
But look, I
what
think-
was a mistake that you made in the business that you want to talk about?
But well, there's a lot of mistakes, bro, that I've done. But I
One
feel
notable
like,
mistake for you.
I feel like sometimes, in early in my career, bro, did you find it?
I was gonna go deep, but then I'm like,
Okay. In the early in my career, I was I treated people one way,
yeah.
how I wanted to be treated. Right.
Right.
So it's just this way, and because we work with a lot of females, it was tough to navigate and then so I was too tough, and then I became too soft, where everybody that gives me an excuse, oh honey, and then I kind of figure out a middle ground to just go based on, and I mean so many mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
So many mistakes. But I tell you something, my biggest thing is that I was able to allow myself to just move on from these mistakes, learn and move on, make the best of it, learn how to handle it next. And I just think, bro, like somebody that is at a big level and I hate talking about myself, but I feel like because I think I zoom out a lot, and just a lot of people sometimes around me they don't see that I zoom out and they feel like I'm still zoomed in.
Is that me?
No, bro.
Huh.
No, we've zoomed out a lot, bro. Sometimes you have like some things that you see, and I appreciate and I love that, bro. Because you always
Armin will
gotta
give the
you can't
feedback.
have
Yeah.
always people around you. You're the best.
Yeah.
This is everything is right.
Yeah.
This is what happened with the Ottomans. Remember?
Yeah, that's true.
You gotta
That's the
have
point.
two sides.
You need people that
my
that
mom,
are
bro.
questioning.
My mom is very tough on me.
Yeah.
Like my mom comes up to. Oh, I gotta tell you this, bro. My mom comes up to me today, and she's like, "So,
Brother, we are on live stream.
she was like, are you have you been busy recently?" And I'm like, what are you talking? She's like, I haven't really like when I'm not performing, you haven't been on your A game. Like she like would call me out. And I'd look back and I'm like, yo, this week I was actually busy. I didn't really like do things. And she's because she knows her son and she watches social media, so she kind of feels kind of what's happening with me. She calls me out like 1, 2, 3. You do this. And she mentioned some stuff today, which is like interesting to me.
Like what?
Like
But
really-
there is no private. You already said
it's not private, but it's like she. I kept asking her some relationship stuff, and I disagreed on her with a certain point, and we just not argued, just had a small little debate, right? But it's just interesting to see how they think versus how I think, and versus how everybody around me thinks. I think people at a different. People like I used to look at things back in the days different than how I look at them right now. Because I used to look back in the days and I'd let's say look at like one of the top leaders and I'm like, why is he doing this? This makes no sense. Now I get it. Why is he not
It
like
makes sense.
chilling a lot with it? Now
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Makes sense.
But it's just some things you don't understand in the beginning, and then once you grow out of it and you become that person, then you have to do it. Like I see why he was doing 1, 2, 3.
So you're trying to say at one point I'm gonna say, oh, I see why he's
Yeah,
doing
absolutely.
Armin, what was the biggest mistake that you think you've made in business early on?
in business.
Yeah.
But I still make mistakes.
Yeah, but
was the biggest-
what's something
what
you
was the
want to
biggest
share?
mistake you've
What's
done?
something you want to share with YouTube that someone watching this can be like, okay, I'm new in business. I don't want to repeat the same mistakes as him, because a smart person learns from their own mistakes, but geniuses learn from other people's mistakes. What can you tell the crowd? What do you think? Valuable for them.
Bro, wallah, I'm not good with these.
You want me to go
questions.
first? Okay, I'll say something. If you get into business, okay,
So I have question for
whether
you,
it's we got questions for each
Let's
other.
go.
When you get into business, whether it's a side, you want to call it a side hustle, you want to call it a part-time business, online business, traditional business, you got to treat the business seriously. All right. And one mistake I made was I come from an engineering background and I had a serious career, but I never treated the business like a real business until recently, until later on. And I'll give you guys an example. When somebody would ask me about what I was doing, I always say I'm an engineer and I got this part-time thing, side thing, and I wasn't treating it seriously. And people would see that off me. And people now that I quit the engineering job, when they're asking me about it, and I tell them, look, I have an online business. People come to me for investing. I use a platform that teaches people how to make their money make more money, and show people how to do the same thing. That answer is a lot better for my business, because now I'm attracting more customers, more affiliates, and my business is blowing up because I'm taking the business more seriously. At the beginning, I didn't treat it like that. I treated it like the engineering was my end all be all, and I was just doing something on the side. So anybody
it's a
watching,
beginner
anybody that has, it's a beginner mistake. Anybody watching, you guys want to actually start a business, you got to treat that business like a business. And if other people see you treat your business seriously, they'll take you seriously as well as a byproduct.
Brother,
of that.
give us one pro mistake too.
One what?
Not like beginner
A
mistake.
pro mistake?
Something that might have happened.
So as you're progressing in business, as you're starting to make money, don't forget the activities that got you to that income in the first place. I'm watching the successful people in our business. They're still doing the day one activities that got them to where they're making the money now. A lot of people make their first 10K, 20K, and they fall off. They forget what got them that $10,000, $20,000 a month. And they lay back and they have a team. They think they got the leverage. They think they got the duplication. All of a sudden, boom, they're back to square one. But if you constantly are doing the day one activities and balancing, as a leader, and developing your leaders, developing your team, but you're still working in the trenches and you have that balance going on, that harmony, you'll build a sustainable income that won't disappear in a day, like we've seen happen before with people that get, underskilled and overpaid. It's better to always be overskilled. Doesn't last.
Doesn't last. That's for
Yeah. So Armin, you have something to say, or
I
good
think
answers?
I want to ask Rakan.
Yes.
Same question.
I love Armin's questions, guys. Armin has the best questions.
Same question. What's the biggest mistake you made in this year?
This year?
2022.
Yeah.
22?
Yeah. Last year, sorry.
22. In business?
Yeah. That affected your business.
I worked more on the business than in the business.
Meaning what? Meaning what?
I like there has to be a line when you're a top leader that you're working on the business, but you can't forget that you're still in the business.
Mm-hmm.
On the business is creating the stuff and creating the events and creating the
Yeah,
systems
yeah.
and but that doesn't really generate money.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the business what generates
Yeah.
you money.
Yeah.
So my communication with the leaders
Mm-hmm.
have lessened because I was too focused on working on the business and creating the systems and
Yeah.
Armin, let's do this, I think this guy, fire this guy, bring this guy, let go of this guy. And then and I'll be honest with you, because I've invested in so many other companies last year, a little bit of my attention span just went to a lot of other companies.
Mhm.
This year I'm just really too focused on what we're doing here.
Yeah. Main thing is the main thing, man.
And I okay, if so I know what Armin was referring to, but I've handled things in a wrong way, ended things in a wrong in I wouldn't say in a wrong way because it had to end,
But this is what I'm saying, right?
but it had to, it just there was a better way that I should have done it, but I was so choked that I just wanted to end.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's just sometimes, bro. It's just, do you get to a level where I don't care about the consequences. I just need this to disappear.
Ask you a question.
But brother, you were playing the game.
Of course.
Then why did you get bored of the game?
I didn't get bored
This
of the
is
game.
the game,
I
bro.
got choked of the game. It's
Brother,
a different
but-
game, bro. No. Bored of the game, I can handle. Because a lot of the times I was bored of the game, and I played different games. That was good. I like that.
Rakan, where do you draw the line in your business between dating and the business inside the business?
That's probably my biggest mistake, bro. I've dated, I just dated the wrong people in my business, man.
I'm getting it.
And
Shake? Sorry.
I
and
said I'm
and it's all
peeling, I'm
getting-
peeling the layers off.
Please.
and it is just, you know, it
Because
it
there's,
has to be the
I'll tell you
right
something.
person, bro.
In my corporate job, when I was working my old job at engineering, we had a philosophy that if you're in a management position, there was a conflict of interest if you were to be dating, let's say, someone from human resources,
same thing.
HR.
Same thing.
Conflict of interest.
Yeah.
And there was basically a unanimous decision from the rest of the company saying, if the manager is going to be dating HR, there's a conflict of interest. We don't like that.
I agree.
And because it creates favoritism
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
team.
absolutely.
And now there's favorites. Look, the manager is favoriting this person over this person, and the rest of the people don't like it.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing here. But when the top leader dates somebody that is in their business, people believe they're now. Of course, if the guy is not strong enough
Yeah.
to handle, to be fair with everybody,
Yeah.
not because this woman is
Yeah.
your girlfriend or so.
Yeah.
So you have to be able to treat
Unbiased.
her. Yeah, you have to be
Unbiased.
unbiased when
Yeah.
it comes to business decisions.
Yeah. Do you think that you
Bro,
made
were
mistakes?
you unbiased?
Do you
when
think
it
you
came
made
to
mistakes of
business
being
plan?
biased?
Like, is it
I
good
mean,
thing or bad?
never, bro.
Huh.
I have never ever because bro, I'm such a logical guy when it comes to stuff like this, and fair is fair. Fair is fair, bro. It's one straight line and it doesn't change. If we're talking about business, 1, 2, and 3, it's a straight line, bro. You made a mistake, you get reprimanded, even if you're my mom, bro. You look at me like I'm lying, bro.
Brother, I don't know.
You're looking at me like I'm lying.
No, I'm.
I asked in the chat, do you guys think Rakan's capping or no? We'll find out in a minute.
Bro, do you have stop the cap on.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
At home I have. Bro,
We're
I
gonna,
have it a
guys,
bit.
we're gonna have sound effects.
Stop this, Armin.
But brother,
Armin.
it was always 1, 2, 3 over 4.
What? 1, 2, 3 over 4?
You said
I'll tell you something.
No, wait.
Listen,
No. We're not changing the subject. Armin,
Did you
in business, bro, I have never, ever in my life been unbiased because somebody is my girlfriend.
because it was
That's
the
true.
first group, second group, third group, and then there was the fourth group.
Which benefited me the most.
The fourth group, yes, benefited you the most.
Wait, which who are you talking about? Are you talking about the fourth group that left?
Yeah.
That benefited the most?
Yes.
And do you think I gave them more attention than all the other groups?
No, I'm saying you gave these ones more attention than this.
You're crazy, bro.
No.
Listen.
You're crazy.
Because
bro.
this one said I'm always wrong.
No, bro. No, Armin, I have never in my life, and I can swear my mom's life, I can swear on anything, bro. I have never treated any team. Actually, you know what, bro? I would be conscious and giving them more attention sometimes.
Yeah.
Too much extra,
And-
especially when we're talking about Latin America and stuff. The communication about
Bro,
those
when there
teams,
was fights, whose team?
bro, it has to be fair. I would listen from all parts, and I would see who's right and who's wrong. A lot of the times, 4 was not wrong, so 3 would get reprimanded. A lot of the times, 1 was wrong. They got. A lot of times, 4 was wrong, bro.
What are we talking?
So they
about
had to be
before?
represented.
for the
He's
the
talking
viewers
about
watching?
separate
This
teams
one.
that I had.
Right.
Separate teams that I had, and they all got reprimanded for their mistakes, bro.
Yeah.
And
Doesn't matter
I have
if-
said,
yeah.
and listen, even
Who
if
they
they
were,
listen
who
to
they
me,
were dating.
and I said one day God will humble you guys, and I said to group number, this is group number 2, right? I said God will humble you, and look what happened, bro.
Yeah.
I'm never wrong with these things. Bro.
I'll tell you guys something. Rakan, if you gave him 2 options, if he had to choose his girlfriend or his business, he would choose his business every single day, and that's that. And she knows this.
No, he wouldn't.
Yes, he would. 100%.
Come on.
100%.
Come on.
I think 1,000,000%.
Armin just
It-
sees a small
But
part of
he
it.
chose comfort over business.
When?
Like,
Recently?
no, man. What the fuck?
Comfort over business?
Like,
Oh, you're talking about
not like
Team
sitting
4.
down, come. Yeah, yeah.
Team 4. No, bro, that's not comfort, bro.
You
Armin-
said the game was choking you.
Yeah.
This means you got uncomfortable.
You can't, no, a little bit, bro. Armin, bro, you have never been choked, brother. This is why you're saying this. This is why, Armin, don't let me remind you of you got choked for a half a second and you let
Remind
go,
me,
bro.
brother.
Really?
Yeah, remind me.
So, okay,
Wallah, let's talk, brother.
Okay,
I'm not scared.
okay. So let me ask you this, bro.
Ask me, brother.
Recently, you have dated somebody that eventually was in our business,
Yes.
right?
Correct.
Eventually, she's like, okay, well,
But brother, not. Oh, no, you're.
no, but hey, so you ask questions that I can't ask questions.
Okay, let's go, man.
So, you said, right?
Yeah.
You wanted,
Yeah.
and let's be real, bro.
Yeah.
You forgot the business for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Yeah, bro.
But Armin, you ever see me forget completely about the business if I'm ever seeing somebody, even if something bad happens, and do you think my operation will be at 20%?
Well, number one, we haven't seen you like that yet. Like, we haven't seen you. Because, like, I met somebody new. We haven't seen you meet
Meet
somebody.
somebody new? Are you crazy? Is it crazy, bro?
Brother,
Armin,
do you understand what I'm trying
brother,
to Like,
brother.
bro, are we gonna talk open here?
No, we're not. But
Because then I need
Wait, are you saying like Rakan hasn't had options, more options, or
Am
no?
I saying
I'm just trying to like
I'm
translate.
just saying,
Like-
I'm just saying, Armin.
the
But
individual, like group number one that's here,
Yeah.
okay? You've known them for how long? 4 years.
yeah,
Group number 4, you known them for 3 years.
okay.
Yeah, you knew them for 3 years. So I haven't seen you meet somebody new that's a group. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know how you would react.
Okay.
Debatable. But here's my philosophy is, bro.
But yes, I did a little bit.
How I treat the business, bro, is always the same. Sometimes, bro, and even when I was choked too much, bro, I wasn't the guy that's kicking people out. I wasn't the guy that's pushing people away. Now, because I'm no longer with somebody, they decide because they're emotional to leave. That's a separate decision, bro. That's something that they have to take on. But you know, bro, if situations were reversed, do you think I would leave?
I don't get.
If situations were reversed, I am group number 4 and they're the top leader. Do you think I'd leave?
I think you'd become the top leader.
Do you understand? If situations were reversed,
Okay.
where I'm no longer the top leader, I'm group number 4 that left, right? And they were the top leader. Do you think I would leave?
Yes, no. I don't know. Wallah, I don't think.
Armin, logical. 1, 2, 3. Do you think I would leave for the money
Yeah.
number 4 was making? Do you think I would?
Okay, now I got this.
Yeah.
No, man.
Of course not.
I wouldn't leave either.
Because
So let's give them context. Let's say you're making $50,000 a month. Rakan, you're in a position you're making $50,000 a month. Is what you're saying.
50.
let's just say on the low end 50,000
On the
US.
low end, for
on the
sure.
low end 50,000
On the
US.
low end, absolutely.
And you had let's say a former relationship with the top leader in the company. You got emotional. Rakan's asking Armin, would Rakan have left if he was the one
Never, bro.
making 50,000 a month? Would he have left over an emotional fallout with the top
Impossible.
leader? I don't think Rakan would.
And Paul, I'm a logical guy, bro.
let's-
Do you know how many times, bro, like I got pissed off from top leaders or from the company, bro, and that doesn't mean let's create
Rakan,
something.
let me ask you something. Since we're on the topic of relationships, we're about to leave it, but I want to ask you
No,
a
no,
question.
1 second, yeah. I'm so sorry, brother.
So, okay.
I'm so sorry.
I know you want to get to the bottom of this.
No, because he's like, you met one girl, you lost, like you didn't focus on business and
Yeah.
shit. Brother, you broke up with one girl, you lost your whole life.
Stop this,
Brother, we saw you, brother. You were depressed.
Stop this,
Relax.
bro.
Brother, say
There was-
Armin, bro.
I
Other
told
people
Rakan.
wanna- I'm gonna shut up.
No.
I'll say this. There was one day where Rakan had to recalibrate himself.
Like one day.
Yeah, but
one
bro.
day that he
Okay.
actually felt it. But
Armin.
listen, Rakan after that, the next day, we
We
knew
to go, bro. Even on the worst days, I'm still doing calls, bro. I'm still showing up
We
for my
knew
business.
Armin.
Armin,
You're right.
bro, look at me straight in the eyes. I'm still showing up for my business, bro. Bro, I have never in my life now worked one day.
Armin, the energy was off for more than one day, but one day
energy was off.
Energy was off.
Activity's off though.
but the activity was there. Yeah.
No, bro.
Yeah.
I'm showing up for my business
I
every
didn't
day,
say
bro.
you not
Yo,
doing that.
my grandfather died and I had a rich call a couple
Yeah.
hours after and I did it, brother.
Brother, I'm not saying you're
No.
not doing activity.
So
I'm saying-
so what's your argument? Your argument is I was upset.
No, like it, brother.
My energy was off. Yeah,
your
of
day
course,
was
bro.
different. Was
Yeah.
it?
Absolutely,
Did
bro.
it affect
I
your
lost
business?
somebody. I'm no
Did it
longer with
affect
them.
your business?
No.
Come on, man.
My business.
Yeah.
What's my business? My activity is my business.
Brother, no, not activities, like new stuff, this, that. You know what I'm saying, bro.
So
I would say for
my
the
mind
day-
is not clear, absolutely,
Yeah.
bro. But
Yeah.
bro, activity does not change.
No.
My activity towards the business, no matter what's happening, I'm doing the calls, I'm checking up on leaders. We're having campaigns. I gotta follow up with campaigns. Everything in motion. I have to make sure it's in motion.
Yeah.
Nothing changes.
If
bro.
you're talking about energy,
I'd get better ideas.
his that week his energy was different, 100%. We were even talking about
and
it. Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
if you ask me, have your energy changed? Absolutely.
but it's hard-
You're telling
'Cause
me,
people like,
listen,
"What
you're
can I
saying
do?"
I was
Yeah.
depressed, and the word depressed, bro. I don't do the word depressed. Depressed
Yeah.
is I'm about
Yeah.
to die, brother. Relax with the depressed word.
the press is
Listen,
not
as men, as men, it's hard to control the emotions and energy is hard to control. But one thing that you
stress, brother. This is stress.
one thing you can control is what, Rakan? Activity. You can always
Activity,
things.
bro. No matter what's happening in my
Rakan
life.
had the bad day. The next day we got together and we're like, listen, this shit's gonna happen. One thing you can control is the activity in your business. Let's get back to work. And his energy wasn't the same. Let's be real. We know.
But the
We know.
activity was there, bro.
But he got back to work, and that's all we.
I
can
have
ask
to, bro.
for.
I have people depending on
Too
me.
many people, tens of thousands of people. It's crazy.
I can't
Yeah.
afford not to
and
show
that,
up.
and I
bro.
think that's the difference between the big leaders and the great leaders. Is yes, listen, they're
Brother,
human
you
too.
sweating.
They're human too.
angry,
Someone said get Rakan some ice.
exactly.
Let me ask you one question. What is one thing that the viewers, let's say the viewers are looking for somebody in a partner, a relationship. What is the one thing that they should look out for? And what is the one thing that maybe will signify that's the right person for them?
What do you mean look out for?
How about this? Let's not talk about red flags. What is the one thing? What's something that you should look for in a partner to be with long term? Forget, and let's not say like.
So for
let's
me-
not
are you
make it
talking for me or
cultural.
just in general?
Let's not say cultural. Like we know that you're Arab and all that, but let's just say somebody universally, somebody watching this, regardless of their background, regardless of their culture, what should they look for in a partner that will create long-lasting success? In a
I
relationship?
believe, bro, a partner that understands them.
Yeah.
Because that's the biggest thing for me, and bro. Like I don't know how to sit to somebody that doesn't understand my crazy mind. How my mind thinks, bro, is not normal.
Yeah.
I truly I used to think it was like a bad thing how I think and how I'm not how I have 1,000 ideas and I want to execute on all of them and then I think it's a blessing, bro.
Yeah.
I think I don't know, bro. The other day, oh my god, the other day I was with somebody and she's like, "You have ADHD." I'm like, if you're quiet. Imagine back home, bro. You tell somebody you have ADHD, bro. They laugh at you, bro. You go to Adana, bro. I have ADHD.
Bro,
ADHD, what, brother? Come
Bro,
here.
they even make fun of you. For
Like it's just, bro. That it's not. It's now. I don't mean that there's nobody has. Of course, there's some people that have extreme. But bro, I just think. Okay, let's just say I have it.
Yeah.
People that like me. I know people that are like me. Like, oh, I can't think. I can't. They go to the doctor and take pills and bro, I use this to my advantage. I think my mind works very different than a lot of people in my life, and it's just a blessing.
Yeah.
So,
it shows up.
a
It shows up in
person-
in the bank account.
A
Let's be
person
real.
that understands you, a person that is able to relate. I can't not mention culture, but to me, culture is very big. Like
Person that loves your culture more than you do.
I agree.
Yeah. And this can apply to any culture.
Because
that
bro,
you
my
are.
girlfriend. Look,
If your girlfriend doesn't love your culture, it's gonna be hard.
because my girlfriend is
It's
not
hard.
Arab, bro, but she's in love with the Arab culture.
You
So
have girlfriend?
yes, absolutely.
Damn, man.
We're acting
But, yeah,
surprised, bro.
Change the title on YouTube.
Rakan has a girlfriend. Brother, who's she?
She's watching this right now.
None of your fucking business.
But me, I don't know. I want to know what's going on.
Stop this, bro.
Find out next episode on.
Brother, when are we going to find it out? Let's put a
Are you
goal,
gonna?
Rakan Abi.
Are
Let's
we
put
gonna do a
subscriber goal.
docs? How was it called? Docs.
Let's put a subscriber goal. How many subscribers if we hit, we're going to find out the girl?
I'm down. I'm actually down.
That's good.
But
I'm
the
actually
girl
down.
is
How much
thanking
subscribers
you
do we
right
have?
1 million.
No, that's too much. How much?
You're welcome.
How much subscribers do we have?
1 million subscribers. Rakan will get married and post her on Instagram.
On a real note, how much subscribers do we have? I don't
like
even know.
2K?
2K.
2K?
We get the 5, no problem. Simple.
You're
5K?
actually going
Easy
to
one,
bring
bro.
her to the
5K?
podcast?
Yes, bro.
Yeah, she'll come back on. She'll
Come back.
You come back on the podcast. This means it's somebody who has been here before, doesn't it?
No, I said she'll come.
So let's eliminate.
she'll come back to life.
Let's eliminate. brother.
She'll come back to life.
Let's eliminate. How many guests we had? Girl guests.
We've had 14 episodes. Listen, let me give you an answer. I said what to look for.
You see?
What to look for. We'll edit that live. We have 30 seconds before the
Cut it.
So what to look for. Understanding and all this culture. I
And so
understand.
she'll come back.
I have a very simple philosophy. We've talked about this. Is the woman or is your partner an asset or a liability in your life?
Depends who she is.
Exactly.
Shit. All these women, bro, that think they deserve more, they're gonna be single for
A lot
life.
of these. Here's the problem, and I'm not gonna just bash. I'm not gonna bash one gender over the other. I'm gonna say some people give more or take more than they give, and a lot of people are more liabilities than their assets. If you find yourself,
me. And make sure Palestine is this way.
yeah, show pause.
Brother, I'm listening.
If you have a partner that is more of a liability to your life and is draining you more than they are adding to your life and creating value, and vice versa, then you have a liability in your life. And what do liabilities do?
They drain you, bro.
It's
They
when
drain
you're with a
they ruin
liability,
your life, bro.
it's a race to the bottom. And not only is it bad for one person, it's bad for both people. It's bad for relationship because you guys are racing to the bottom with a liability. It's draining your bank account. It's draining your energy. It's draining your goals.
draining everything, bro.
An asset is somebody that listen, you will still have to, there'll still be headaches. There will still be, it's like real estate as an asset. I have a property, but I need a property manager. I still got to mow the lawn. I still have to take care of it. I still have to make sure everything's good, paint the walls, renovate it. But it's overall an asset and a benefit to my life. It's adding value to my life.
Vlad.
If you're, and listen, I know I'm relating girlfriends and boyfriends to real estate, but if your partner is an asset to your life, that is a good sign to keep them around. Whether it's for right now,
Personal
whether it's long term, an asset is always better than a liability. That's my rule. If you're looking for a
Vlad,
partner,
brother, do you have anybody in your life?
yeah,
Do you think that individual is an asset or liability?
asset.
That's
Do you have anybody in your life?
no.
No.
I was gonna ask. Do you think that's person's?
Listen, we all
Have you? Okay. Here's my question for you. Have you ever dated a liability? No. Have you ever dated an asset? Oh, yeah.
No.
You never dated an asset.
Brother, my assets hit stop loss.
Used to.
Nice. Hit stop loss? But what was it stopped at? Was it 10%, 20%? 50%?
Bro, I put my whole account on there.
The whole account? No, that's stop lying, bro.
I did put my whole account.
You didn't put your whole account, bro.
Not money wise, bro. Like,
I know, bro, but I'm talking in general sense. You didn't put. That
bro,
wasn't
like
everything.
connection was. I
He
was.
did, he did.
Everything?
Bro, you don't know. Yeah.
He did. He did.
But why is that? Why are they your
Because they know,
therapists?
bro.
proper risk management.
what's going on here?
3%.
They lived it.
3% of your account per trade.
Yeah,
Brother.
bro.
Stop loss always tight. Stop loss 3% of your account.
Bro, I truly truly believe I have something with this
Yeah.
individual that's gonna be on the other world.
What?
Gonna be
What'd you say? What language did you just say?
öteki hayatta paylaşacağız bu.
What language was that?
Subtitles.
The other world.
Furkan, subtitles.
We'll
We'll meet.
raise each other on the other life when we die. In heaven or
Brother.
slow too much.
Anyway, okay. A lot of exposing things tonight.
Brother, can we expose you more?
Yeah.
No,
So
Bro,
listen.
you know what they say? Who needs enemies when you have friends like this?
Huh? Yeah, I know. right?
So chat wants to know, Rakan, when's the wedding?
Is that?
It's my chat between me and myself. When's the wedding?
when I'm ready.
When Rakan is ready,
Yeah.
exactly. Women, listen, men choose.
Bro, you think
men,
you're gonna get married to this girl?
men choose.
Do you think you're gonna get married to?
Possibilities
There's-
very high.
Holy.
Men
Possibilities
choose
are
when.
high, brother.
Listen, men choose the marriage. Women choose the
But
sex.
let me see.
Okay.
How long we been live for? An hour now. Yeah, I think we should wrap things up.
An hour and 12. Okay.
You want to do the giveaway?
Well, what? We had a giveaway?
The select.
Oh, do it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it up. I don't know what to do.
I have it.
So we're gonna do a giveaway. I know people want to watch. Will keep us watching. Rakan needs some ice. He's been under pressure
I
today.
have it.
He's been getting exposed. What, you have a giveaway?
Yeah, the things, names.
What names?
You have the names?
You're talking about that the first giveaway?
Ah.
What are you? We have another giveaway. We have another giveaway.
No, what are you guys talking about?
We're talking about right now.
new
You're talking
giveaway
about
for
the
the
first
live.
giveaway we're gonna announce. We'll answer it later. But I'm talking about you're talking about this one.
Yeah.
He wants to announce a giveaway.
Announce.
Yeah.
Quite simply, guys, we're going to be giving away. Listen, we've been using a platform. Rakan's been using this platform for 5-6 years, created generational wealth with it. Armin and I almost 3 years using this platform. It's a financial education platform. Teaches people how to make their money, make more money. All right, and teaches other people to do the same. There's different membership packages. Okay, as with school, you paying $40,000 tuition to learn about. Not ting sometimes. There's packages that start at $300 up to $1,500. We're giving away a free $300 package today to anybody that wants to get that is going to do the following. Subscribe to the channel. That's pretty easy. It's just a one button. Subscribe to the channel. Post us on Instagram. Success After Dark.
Yeah, tag us.
All right, post us on your Instagram story. And I think that's anything else.
That weird, brother.
And follow us on Instagram as well. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, post us on your story. And we're going to raffle it next live we do.
Next live, which we're gonna go live every Sunday.
Yeah.
I think every Sunday we're gonna go live.
I like that.
On the last episodes, we need their comments.
Ah.
Everybody has to comment.
Comment.
On the
Friends.
on the last episode or all the episodes?
No, last episode.
Just last episode. So go on. This is the last episode. Not number 11. It was number right here, episode 12. From working at a nightclub to building a seven-figure business. But just go there, drop a comment on that. It's actually we had some good views on it.
Go come back.
Come back to life. Rakan, that was what? No?
What?
They're all- they're all looking at
yeah,
me.
look at it. Can they see this? Can they see this?
Blurry.
Blurry?
Yeah, it's not clear because camera takes
4K.
your faces.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
But I mean, look at this, man. Look how cool. We gotta change this picture. What do y'all think?
Yeah.
We gotta change this picture. We'll take one right now. Actually, okay, we'll take one right now. Yeah, let's take one right now. Like after the live, we'll take one. We'll post it, and this will be new, and I think we're gonna be good. With that being said, my friends, my family, thank you so much. Make sure you're joining. Make sure you are doing the whatever Vlad talked about. The steps.
Subscribe to YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. Tag us on your stories. Success After Dark.
And then make sure you go on the last episode and drop a comment.
Yes, sir.
And my brother Vlad, my brother Armin.
And come to the wedding. We'll see you guys soon.
Thank you guys for blessing us on the live today. My brother Furkan, my brother Ped, thank you guys so much. Success After Dark live session 1. Peace.
Peace out.